See if you can hear me. Sound okay? Might hear a little bit of background noise. Hey Ren. Just pull up my channel here. Alright. Turn my phone down. I'll be getting into the live fairly soon. Actually, I'll get right in game now. I already did character creation. I do have to set up the MCM though real quick. For some reason with this setup, there were a couple extra mods for MCM that needed to finish, so it just took a little bit longer for me. Still have the basic setup from yesterday. I'm just going to go through it real quick. Did a little bit of a prelude opening scene for Athralor. Just stuff I was writing down. I was thinking about it yesterday. You have to apologize if I'm not my 100% normal self today. Had the visit with the specialist for my back, but that was all. Everything was good. It just took a lot out of me. Hey Tim. The Dark Lord has summoned thee. Oh boy. And I still hear Discord going off like crazy in the back. I really have to shut that off when I do this, because I could hear it in my headphones. I'm not even going to screw around with the rest of iHUD. Not even going to mess with it. Don't even care. Don't care about hunger rate. Thirst rate. Actually, yeah, I probably should set them too. Come on. There we go. Rematch. I don't know. I don't even know if I gave anybody a heads up about it. I think I just said, I'm going to be posted up in a little bit. Why not? And you'll hear my niece and her friends in the background occasionally. They are loud. Couldn't get them to go downstairs. Sucks. Oh well. That's what you do, right? Level lists. Disabled green blind. What am I looking for? Strong winds. NPCs will get snowy. I'm gonna leave that one off. It's already a heavy mod. I don't think I need it. Last one. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna read the intro and kind of give you an idea of how I plan on starting this when I finish the rest of the story written out, plus We didn't have the Riverwood mod drop yet today, but I haven't really heard from Nesbit at all. I know he posted one thing earlier, but that was all. Let me we'll get into Cold Haven first, and then
Approach, my child, and choose where
and then
your
I'll
new
talk more
life
about
shall
it.
begin.
So I'm a vampire residing in Cold Haven.
Even a modest existence is something to admire.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. Let me let me save right here, just in case. You never know. You never know with this game, right? So there was a link. It was in my channel. It was in my channel. You guys can all see that. And he's got his blue eyes back, but the blue eyes are a different eye mod, which I actually kind of like. It's a little more subtle. And he bases his whole entire existence on subtlety. I still never figured out if the blood wines did anything. Let me take a couple of these. I'm gonna try them out right now. Ooh, amulet of oh, it's a good find for random loot immediately. Mortal blood must come with me. Bandana, you just know the hawk feathers we could take for alchemy. Let me
Where's Molly?
let me just see here. I'm curious about this. Oh, I have to set up better vampires first, so I can't actually use that yet. I'll worry about that later. Once I get outside and I do my neck bite, so to speak. Get my vampiric blessing. Okay. I'm not going to grab absolutely everything in the home that I did the other day. Just the blood potions. Let me see here. I think there's a couple more of them here. I know I have one torch, I think. Because these will definitely help early in the beginning. He would have the blood potions on him already, I think. Souls, black and white. What's in the urn? Garlic. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that. Doesn't make sense, right? But I did. It's for science. What I'm going to do is I had planned to start the story with him sitting in this chair. Should probably give him his stuff, right? Because he's been a resident of Cold Haven for a while. He didn't come to Cold Haven as a vampire, but this will be his start. Wow, can't type either today. Can you guys hear all the background noise? You can hear them all? Yeah, they're... Apologize for that. I told them to leave. I told them I'm doing this, but no, they have to, Doesn't help that everybody's here today either. They actually have some free time, or they're, you know, the kids are sleeping. That stupid hood. I think the hood will be the bane of my existence. Okay. So we'll get him geared up real quick. I'm Amulet of Agatai. That was a good find with the Magicka regen early on. Get the drain on. Alright, what am I doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing. One.
Here's some Doritos too. You want these Doritos?
Okay. Toggle that helmet off. So basically what I'm going to do, let me save it here. I have everything set up. Leme's Rest. So this is his home. Oh, hey Muse. Glad to see you in the stream. So the plan here. Does he have his? He doesn't have his cloak. Although I don't know if he'd have his cloak while he was sitting. But I have to get it from anyways, because if I don't do it now, I will forget it. Awesome. I think that's everything. Love and Dear Diary. It's the overhaul for the UI that I'm going to stay with. You can see Leme's Rest here. It's a copy of Breeze Home. I think I mentioned this yesterday. Very well done in regards to the statics, the vampire decor. He's been here for a while. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read you the opening excerpt that I wrote down. Just some things. He's been doing some research here. He came to Coldhaven years ago, probably roughly after the Oblivion Crisis. So he's been alive for a while. He came as a human, but I'll get into that in a little bit. So what I will do is I'll just leave the screen on. I actually have to turn off my chat, so I won't be able to see what you guys are commenting for a minute until I finish reading. It's a very, very small intro for him, but it's how I plan to open the story. And then when I'm done, any feedback you guys think. I was it's gonna sound odd. I was testing out some voices. But I don't think I'm going to do it in voice. I haven't really decided yet. I'm not the best at doing this. So, and I couldn't quite put a voice. I know, like, I brought up in Discord last night or yesterday at some point, maybe even earlier today, about his personality. And, I mean, Dunmer are, most of them are, you'd probably border on like a zealot to their race. He's not one like that as a vampire now. Whereas he does believe in the vampire supremacy over mortals. He's not a bad guy, but he's certainly no good guy. He will do pretty much anything it takes to make sure that he is either one step ahead, whether it's somebody that's an ally to him in terms of thinking. And obviously, if it's an enemy or a foe, one step ahead in combat. Hey, Rooster. Aside from the the ash counter, but that's a whole different thing. So yeah, I'm gonna close the chat. I'm just gonna briefly read a little bit of what I wrote, and then when I'll come back in, you guys will. I'll pull the chat back up, because I'm doing all this from my phone, since I don't have the chat on my screen here. Because it's nice to have a nice full screen, and then have a... This is why I need a second monitor. Or at least something smaller, so I can do it the right way. Anyway. Chapter 1 would basically be called New Beginnings. So I wasn't always like this, you know. There was a time when I feared the very existence of the place that I now call my home, Coldhaven. I was mortal once, as mortal as any Dunmer can be. It was curiosity that first brought me here, nearly 200 years ago. I came to Coldhaven to study the intricate lifestyle between mortal and vampire. How they can coexist without fear of one another. It seems here, in Skyrim, in an unforgiving land, that the shared space lends more forgiving existence than my homeland of Morrowind. There, the clans see men as prey, and whilst that is true here as well, it would seem there are many who would forego that dominance in order to maintain a peaceful existence. My people, my coven in Coldhaven, are such a clan, holding no loyalties to anyone but themselves in their research, alchemy, magics, knowledge. Ah, the night's air, fresh and crisp. Had I remained mortal then, I might not know the smells of nature such as this, though this damned war has gripped the province with fear. Fear of fellow man and myrrh. It's sad, really. The Thalmor seek to control what is not theirs. Greedy, self-righteous bastards. Fanatics, the lot of them. Is it not the right of all beings to worship whomever they feel? I certainly think so. Talos, a man ascended to divine. I wonder if it were an Altmer, would the races of men feel the same? I doubt it. Here in Skyrim, if nowhere else, they value that freedom. And while I am no race of men, I too believe that freedom should be given. Ha. Ah well. I'm not what I once was either. Time to hunt. So, I'm back in. Just a little bit of what he's feeling on this particular day, at this particular time of the evening. It is time for him to hunt. Thank you, Muse. I appreciate it. And that's not necessarily his voice. That's just me. I can raise and lower my voice fairly at a I guess what you call both ends of that spectrum. It's usually as you hear it now, but I may just voice it as my standard voice. I'm not sure. I can't do accents, anything like that. Yeah, and have the camera. I still have to figure out some console commands to get the camera to face him, or pan. But that's how I plan to open it. I'm gonna have to practice that a lot, just to get it down. It was something that I was thinking, especially with the Civil War going on. The fact that he believes in freedom of worship, even though he is still Dunmer. He is vampire though, so. And I do have to set up. I do have to set up better vampires. And I'm not even in the right menu, right? I have to go to MCM. But this is pretty quick and painless. Reverse. Create blood points. Just doubled. Extract. This particular track from Fantasy Soundtrack is just so soothing. I don't know the name, to be honest with you, but this has been my go-to music mod for a very long time already on PC. And I don't know if it would be a case where you would need permissions from every single artist to be able to port it over to console, but that would be something I would absolutely love to do. Granted, it's a very, very large music mod, and I'm sure some of it would need to be trimmed. It's around 360 megabytes of music, but it also does combat. Get my frost cloud out. Put you on number 3, like always. The deer can live today. So, his initial journey after leaving Coldhaven, his hunt is going to take him south and west, down the path towards Helgen. Though he doesn't realize he's going towards Helgen. Dylan, yes, I wrote a little bit of that last night. I have more. That's just his intro, or I should say, let me rephrase. That's part of his intro. I didn't mean to have to do part of the setup today. I had hoped to get it planned, or I had planned to set everything up and have him already sitting in the chair while the story opens, and then that initial piece that you heard I would have read. There is more, but basically the way that I'm going to wind up playing it is there's going to be, and I can't do them yet, this is something I have to learn. I don't know how I'm going to do it in the meantime, but cutscenes. You'll see certain scenes where I'll actually physically place them somewhere, and I'll go back to the story itself. Thank you. No, I appreciate it. Thank you, Dylan. His like I said, he was a mortal. He came to Coldhaven as a mortal, to study, among other things, vampirism, to be around them, because it's just like the name implies, it was a haven for everybody. Man and vampire alike, mer and vampire alike, does not matter there. You can live in a coexistence without fear of each other. Obviously, mortal men fear the vampire, and vampires fear the men who hunt them, namely the Dawnguard in this particular case. He came there a long time ago to study, and in his studies decided that to prolong his life, vampirism was the way to go. He'd made friends in the town there, a lot of whom he became very close to, even though vampires, for the most part, outside the Coven, are very solitary individuals. What's going on over in the entirety of the province is the war. You have Ulfric and Windhelm. You have Tullius and Solitude. You have the Thalmor. And you have Andolamar, I believe, patrolling in Markarth. As well as a couple other justiciars that roam throughout the land. You'll see them on patrols. That's, obviously vanilla game. Our old friend Encano, who will be dealt with. And he will be dealt with in the most subtle and violent ways combined. Cinematics, yeah. That's something I learned. A lot of this is very new to me. But the way he feels is that the war, he would side with the Stormcloaks in a heartbeat, which is kind of the plan. Although being a Dunmer, the Nords, especially Windhelm, their take on the Dunmer people in general. Although he's no refugee that's just living there, trying to scrape by to make a living, just to feed themselves, feed their families. He would not side with the Empire. He sees them as caving to the Thalmor. The Thalmor wanting to suppress mortal men's god, at least here, and obviously in Cyrodiil and some other places of Talos. And he's a person who feels that you should be able to worship whoever you want. Doesn't matter what race you are. you can worship whichever divine, Aedra, Daedra, that you see fit, and then just purely for the fact that the Thalmor are a threat to that they only want Talos gone, removed from the divines. If not Talos, who would be next? In his eyes. Could be somebody that he worships. We don't know. But that's the way he sees it, and as soon as they signed the treaty, he was alive, he was a vampire at that point. As soon as that treaty was signed, the Concordat, he knew the Empire was crumbling, it was weak. And a change needs to happen. Change possibly with the Stormcloaks. But who knows? Maybe neither side wins this war. Maybe it's a faction that has no affiliation with either Windhelm and Ulfric, or Tullius and Solitude. Certainly not the Thalmor. Nothing, it's definitely not the Thalmor if he has anything to do, or there's anything to say about it. Might be another faction. We'll see. But he needs to hunt. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And as enticing as the Imperial camp on your map looks right now at level 1 on Master, with like 6 different combat mods, not the best of ideas. As you can see, the subtle change here. Alchemy table is no longer. It's outside. And there's my buddy. Ooh. I usually don't check them, Amethyst. There's his brother. Level 2, huh? Hey, Crimson. You know, I thought about it. Some of the books that are added by Legacy haven't been read. I know there's a lot of people that do it on YouTube. Obviously, their voices are better than mine. I know Gopher did it for a long, long time. And I think he's still doing it. His chapter 5 of Leonard started the other day, which I was ecstatic about. I know he does book readings. There's a couple others that do too.
That's close enough. What was that?
Not today. Rooster, just the mic for my headset. Arctis Pro or 7 Pro. I don't actually own a an actual mic like what you see John using in his videos. So just the one for my headset. Thank you, Ren. I appreciate it. What I'd consider doing too is actually writing some books in for the story. In the creation kit, you can create your own. One I was considering was him keeping a journal. Being a vampire and, you know, the stereotype of them being sort of upper class, I guess suave is probably the best word I can come with right now, and sophisticated. I could see him keeping, you know, a leather-bound journal, possibly writing in it. Good day. Evening. Hunters can't do that. It could just be the position I have the microphone tonight, if it sounded okay. I had it a little further away yesterday. I wasn't feeling as well yesterday as I mean, today I'm not feeling the greatest, but I'm feeling better than I was yesterday.
I bet we have rabbits again. I'm getting... Here's what I can spare.
Only need one. I don't have any lockpicks. So he would never knowingly attack the Stormcloaks. He would do it out of necessity if he had to. The Imperials, on the other hand, are fair game to him. After the treaty was signed, the Concordat, like I said, he views them as weak. Anybody who would willingly agree to surrender like that, even though they're not of, you know, mer blood. He doesn't feel that that's right, and he doesn't want to see Thalmor control. So body turns to ash as you touch it, but somehow the leather journal survived the attack. This journal contains several undated entries. First entry. Hard to believe I've filled up that whole journal already. I never realized how much of Cyrodiil I hadn't seen yet. So much diversity, yet so much destruction from the Great War. A lot of history has been lost here forever. The expedition is ending soon, and everyone will be returning home. I have one last task to perform before I do the same. I'll send the other journal ahead with my supplies and the artifacts we recovered. Entry 2. I receive word from my contacts in Skyrim. All seem quiet for now, probably for the first time since High King Torg was killed. I should be able to make the crossing quietly enough during the night, as long as there are no Imperial patrols to deal with. Entry 3. So much for being discreet. I crossed the border near a small village called Helgen, made my way up to Darkwater Crossing. Unfortunately, I can't get back to my camp now because the area is filled with Imperial patrols. It seems they are searching for someone very important. If I'm not mistaken, someone they intend to ambush here. This could be the very thing I am seeking here in Skyrim, but crossing the border in the dead of night without passing through the checkpoints has turned out to be a very bad plan. Entry 4. I woke early this morning with an Imperial sword pressed to my neck. The patrol found me camped under a rock outcropping on the edge of the volcanic marshes. Guess I wasn't as well hidden as I thought. I have no idea where they're taking us, but I've been stuffed into the back of a rickety old cart, being pulled by an even more rickety looking old nag. At least they let me keep my journal for now. 5th entry. Sure as bones, if only I had known sooner. The ambush. The captives in the cart with me. Stormcloak rebels, led by none other than Ulfric Stormcloak himself. There's no time to explain properly. I scarcely believe it myself. If I hadn't been for the dragon, I'd not even be here to write this down. Yes, a dragon. Big, black, as large as the towers of the keep itself. It swooped in out of nowhere and laid waste to the village and the keep. General Tullius didn't take my head today, or the heads of several Stormcloak rebels, but that doesn't matter now. Hadvar and Ralof set aside their differences to help the survivors. They went into the lower keep hours ago. Something about caves with a back entrance. I don't think they're coming back. I'll have to see if I can get out of the city and down to Riverwood. Someone needs to warn them. This building won't remain standing for much longer. I still can't believe it. A dragon. Straight out of the legends. Nobody back home will ever believe me. Interesting find, that. He said something about a cave. An entrance. Secret entrance. What's up, Lego? Yep, just reading. Two of them, huh? This one's closer. Huh. I'll have to remind myself next time to turn my subtitles on. Because they are not. Alright, bring him a healing potion. Settings. Wrong one. Oh, that was the right one, wasn't it? That's weird. So dialogue was off, general was on. Usually they're all off. Interesting. Should have a healing potion for him. Yep, right here. Yeah. You wanted to count on me. You didn't know. Hey.
Next Imperial I see is dead.
Well, good man, but I saw the dragon. On your side?
What? Oh, hardly. I don't think even Ulfric could pull a dragon out of his pocket. Lucky for us it attacked when it did, eh? I wasn't looking forward to getting a shave from the Imperial headsman.
I don't know anything about that, but you are lucky. There we go. Well, if he doesn't want the money, I'll take it. On the back side of the cave, huh? Spiders. 3. And apparently can jump right through me. Ha. Or oh, he's no Imperial sympathizer there, Gillette Lego. Not whatsoever. Ah. Oh, now you can see. Ugh. Still needs to feed. Oh, blocked off. This way too. It would seem so. So he has no intention of actually going with Rayloff at all. To him right now, having anybody with him, especially in this hungered state, it's just it's a no-go for him. Yeah, I think Lego's a Thalmor spy. Is that how we say it? Sympathizer?
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time.
Yeah, he's been gone for a while there, bud.
Anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon.
Clear
out of here.
I'll let you worry about the Imperials. Hey Jaron, what's going on? Awesome, thank you for stopping by. Lurking. I too sometimes lurk. Sometimes. Ooh, black lemon. Oh, he's got a lot of cool stuff. We'll just make him naked. Lockpick. Treasure map. Choices, choices. For now. Ooh. Interesting. The sun will be up soon. Doesn't look friendly, do they?
That's close. And what was that?
Nothing. Just enough before sunrise. Ugh. Filthy mutt. Two of you, huh? I need pants. Nice Lego, thank you. Although, you know, for those hot Skyrim nights, short pants wouldn't be all that bad, even for a vampire. It would look absolutely ridiculous on him, but...
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already... mine, I keep telling you.
Zero to a Caprice.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get in the bed.
Place is cozy enough.
Did you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah?
Nothing.
Guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Of course you
We
do.
got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell. They say Falliot of Morthal has studied vampires, Draugr, and all matter of undead.
Really?
Lucan at the Riverwood Trader had his store broken into the other night. Oddly enough, barely anything's been stolen. Until next time.
I have to talk to somebody named Girder. His wife, sister, maybe? Excuse me.
I... Until next time, I can't remember when I last...
Ah, there you are.
Well, the news you heard about Alfred was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning. I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really...
Oh, you're welcome, Ren.
The Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the south road today.
It is fitting,
As
isn't
far
it?
as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Durgan, but...
Ah,
Nonsense.
so sister.
You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need. Let me worry about the Imperial.
Well then,
Any friend of Raylov's is a
since
friend
you're the
of
one
mine.
I need to speak to.
Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else
Ah,
you need,
an official
let me know.
invite. Now I can come in. Not to be greedy.
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Valgaruf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister. I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It will take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormthrower. I'll let them into the house and, show them where everything is.
Help them bring up
no
our
need.
news, you mean. Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry
I'm
about
glad to help any way I
I
can.
know how to lay low.
Ah. Just tell me how to get to Whiterun from here.
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls.
And anywhere to buy fresh supplies.
And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor?
I've got that covered.
He's a blacksmith. All right then.
I doubt he can do better than what I
I
have.
told you my sister would help us out.
Well, she tried. I did see the traitor here. Get rid of the rest of the junk that I don't want.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Well, I heard you talking about thieves. Obviously something happened.
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Ah, well, if you pay me, I might find it.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Can, it's a matter of if I will.
Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, By the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town. Show those thieves not to steal from Lucan Valerius.
You don't have to yell in my face, buddy.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
stuff I will never use. Almost enough. Nothing as good as what I have. You don't have any spells, do you?
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Winterhold, huh? Thing I can really use. It's okay. Oh.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Well, if you're gonna catch up that quickly.
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. It's quite a strange way he got it. This way.
So that's the stand-in Riverwood mod affecting her her nav. She's obviously supposed to come to the edge here. But you can see the addition. This isn't Nesbitt's mod. This is Riverwood, I think. It's a great mod. You know, obviously for the size. Still didn't hear anything about that today. I spoke with them briefly earlier on, but not about the mod itself, as I don't want to pester him, you know. Yeah, right? Like you need a... Oh, there's the other one. Guide to the edge of town. Right, right. Gonna have to sort the claw business out some other time. Mm-hmm.
Good morning. Take a look.
Out of curiosity, let's see what he has. Blood potions, huh? Lockpicks. Yeah, we'll take all them.
Good day. Good day.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's
Oh,
a
he's
bad
got the
hunger.
blood potions. And you?
Yes? Need something?
Just err on the side of caution. Is it me? Is there a foul stench? Huh. Not the giant. Well,
Need a ride?
good sir.
Where do you want to go?
As far away from here as possible.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Get up there.
Oh, he smells the wolves. Not a fan. I am. Athrolor, not so much. Not so much.
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
Where else could I even go?
And what? I think that will solve all your problems?
Probably. It's worth a try.
Cross the bridge at your own peril.
And
The
apparently,
road is dangerous, and the gate will not open.
it's not quite fixed
You
yet.
shall not gain entry.
That's disheartening. I wonder how many the other ones are.
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college, And if in the
Oh, you guys will
process my
see it
presence
soon.
helps to deter those
There
who might
seems
seek
like
to
there's
do
a
harm,
more of a delay
so
than
be it.
usual today.
The more
Or is the
important
stream
question
skipping
is,
at all?
why are you here? Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? Huh. Humor is often in short supply.
I don't have any other
But
mods
I
touching
sense that perhaps you're
NPCs.
after more than just that.
Just
It
Wicco.
would seem
That's
that
it.
the college has what you
I
seek.
took all the other
The
ones
question
off.
now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside.
And it's a new
Those wishing
game.
to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A
Oh,
small
boy.
test, if you will. Excellent. The Mage Light spell is useful to any mage, not just those specializing in alteration.
Yeah, she's been out in the sun here
Can
with
you
all
cast
the,
it on the seal on the ground?
you know, summery days that Winterhold sees.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around
Oh,
the
thanks,
square.
Muse.
They also
The mod's
sell
called Dear
spells.
Diary.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious
I
to see you
wonder
cast.
if it's just elves. Although, you would think that would affect me too, but my character's fine. Mage Light, huh?
Well done.
Yeah,
indeed.
that's
I think
that's
you'll be a
game-breaking.
superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
I'm curious here. I'm gonna do something that I don't normally do. I'm gonna make a fresh save. I'm gonna exit out real quick. I'm gonna check something. Because that is, to me, that is breaking. I don't have anything else affecting NPCs. Wicco. I have eyes. It could be aesthetic elves. Let me see if there's no conflicts there. Yep, I literally have nothing else beside aesthetic elves and Wicco. So, I'm going to try this again and reload with it deactivated. It's going to flag me with a message saying missing. Worst case is we're not that far in. You'll see it pop right back up shortly. I've used it too without any issues too, Muse. No opulent, no nothing like that. I literally have Wicco, that's it. And eye mods for the vampires. And obviously Feralda's not a vampire. My character looks fine, I'm an elf. And I have no idea. It came up the other day too, but it was my followers. And I haven't changed anything. I haven't, like, nothing's updated. We'll see. I mean, it'll tell me immediately. Let me load back in real quick to this one. Unless aesthetic elves is just meshes and textures, then I would be okay technically, but we'll have to see. Yeah, I ran it before. I actually ran it before with Pandorables and Men of Winter, and I think I had a couple different mods on there too. No, I think she's still, yeah, she's still in that state. It only affects the player too? What do I look like now? Oh, I can see the vampirism there. Yeah, we're gonna go put it back on. Quit. I have no idea. I literally just have Wicco. That's it. The only things that I have hair mod, I have Apache, Windsong, the iMods, beards, brows, race menu, aesthetic elves. That's it. Nothing else. My left and right panes are identical. I don't know. Could be immersive college. I did add that, so I wonder if that affects or if there's a patch that I'm missing. Let me see real quick. Patch, ELFX patch, Ordinator. Yeah, it's got a Wicco patch too, even. Better Dynamic Snow, ELFX, Ordinator, Windsong. That's literally all I have. I'm going to go with it for now. It's only 9 o'clock. Still early. I have Immersive College Rooster yet. Yeah, I deactivated Aesthetic Elves and reactivated it, and my character changed. I didn't realize it was just for me. I probably should have, read into it a little bit more. I could have sworn that it changed a little bit more than just the player character, but it's okay. Yeah, Immersive College. I've used it before, and Feraldo was fine. Like I said, everything was clean when I redid this setup, this whole loadout. Like everything was clean, completely. So, but I ran into the issue the other day with the follower mods I created. So, don't know what it could be. You think it's immersive? I didn't have it on the other day, though. That's the thing. I didn't have it on, what was it, yesterday? I added it in, or wait, was it 2 days ago? 2 days ago. I added it in with the patches. Alright, so let me look at myself real quick. See, he doesn't seem like he's changed. Ugh, that's gonna drive me absolutely nuts. I'm not even gonna look at her. Not one bit. We'll see if there's anybody else here in the college that is being affected. Well, this looks so much better now.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply
Yeah,
trying to understand
it may be immersive because look at Ancano.
Bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the
He's got it
Falcon
too.
receive no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage.
Mirabelle's fine.
I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Let's go take a look at some of the other ones. So now I gotta check to see what immersive college. So put Wicco after immersive college? Yeah, I can do that. What was the let me see here. Oh, okay, no, I know what you're talking about. Alright. So all these are closed. And this is all changed. Okay. Alright, what I'm gonna do here, I'm not even gonna save, I'm just gonna have an autosave. Yeah, let me try it. Real quick. Go into Nexus. Just to see what they have here. Immersive College NPCs, but that's adding NPCs. There's 2 files here. Blackface patching guide. Manual download and illustrated guide. Let me read the description real quick. Features. That's funny. On the description, it looks like it's got a picture of Feralda, but she's got a black face too, right on the Nexus page. But I remember the first time using this, nothing. Let me see if there's anything else. The min, this is just what it adds. Alright. So let me go back up to the patch installation. Hold on, let me read this first. Compatibility. Wicco. Alright. We'll try with the patch first just to see. Although that's odd because the patch was from last year, last June. This got an update the 26th of August. Alright, download it real quick. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Let me extract it and add it. Sorry about this, guys. It's worth a try, right? Oh, it's in a PDF form, so it's not just it's not just a patch. Let me see here. So this is for Winter. Yeah, I might just have to load it lower. My loader matches, so I'm gonna have to match both panes. Okay. Alright, we'll try it. Let me see here. Minimize that. Close that, don't need that. So where is... Although, Rooster, out of curiosity, because of all the other character mods that I have going, do you think it's just better if I put the college above it? And then just change and move the ESP? Or should I just literally put Wicco below it? Because that's I'm gonna have to move around all the other like patches and everything. Yeah, it says starting soon. I'm in because that was the screen that I had on before I started it. I don't have the be back now, and I could probably put that up. Let me see here. There, that should change over in a second. Just to say be right back. I guess it's technically a little bit of a break. Let me I'll move Wicco down completely. It seems like the easiest way to do it. There's college. So now I have to move all the ESP files down as well. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay. Let's see where it is. Like how. So 159, okay. I don't know why I couldn't see it. There it is. So yeah, we'll try this just to see. Could be one of the other patches too, but three. This will be 4. We have one more to do real quick. Okay. Let me just check it with loot real quick to see. It shouldn't give me any errors or anything like that. Nothing. No, I'm good. Okay. We'll go back in and try it like this to see. That's all I need is just the... Oh, okay, so I don't need to change it on the other side. See, I keep them identical. When I do my left and right panes, Rooster, like I make sure everything's matched up. Let me restart. Okay, give me 1 second here. Oh, because I didn't close the game down, that's why. Let me close the game down and restart it. Okay. I thought I had everything figured out. The problems of PC modding when you're not an expert. Let me know if that comes up for you guys. Reload a previous save just to see. Yeah, Rooster, I don't use a lot of them though, you know what I mean? And the Yash guide, I went looking for it, it was down. I couldn't find it yesterday. I don't know if it was just me. I don't know if you noticed it. I went looking, and not there. MIA.
Keep clear of the college. Keep yourself out of trouble.
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
Yeah, that was it. You're right. You were the man.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
No, Rooster knows what he's doing. Absolutely. He's helped me with a lot of stuff here. As well as from back when I was just console too, when I was over at a different server. It should be. Hold on, let me make sure it's returned. She's fine now. You guys can hear me. It should be coming back to you. Let me double check. Live scene. Yeah, it should be. Like on my end, when I'm looking at it, it just looks like it's buffering. I'll give it a second here just to see. There's like for some reason tonight there's like a 10 to 12 second delay. It just seems like it's a little bit longer. Because I'm in game right now and I'm on game capture. Oh, you can see her now? Awesome. Yep. Yeah, I've been staring at her for a good minute now. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Alright, that's a lot better. It's just weird because let me oh, you know what it is? I have to restart my YouTube. Because I'm doing it from my phone. So let me just go back into my account here real quick. My channel. Yep, okay. We're good. Oh, the random image is the overlay. Just one of the free ones they give you. Rooster, you definitely should, because your setup, like you and I are pretty familiar with each other's setups. We use a lot of the same things. I would love to see you stream. I would absolutely love it. I would promote the shit out of you on our Discord if you did that. Your setup is fantastic. Definitely do it. And you guys know me. I'm all for promotion in Rangers of Lore. Anybody who's got anything bumped up. I saw Crimson got featured by Ryan again today. No, I'm sorry, Kohler did it. Kohler did the all three of his followers together. And I know he's got Crimson said he has what? You have 2 more coming? I don't know if he's still in the chat right now, but I think he said he had 2 more. So I'm looking forward to them too.
Welcome to the College of Wizards.
Alright, now we can get on with it.
I am Farage, one of the senior wizards here. I trust you found your journey to Winterhold not entirely unpleasant. Now, I must advise you that if your only purpose in being here is to complain, you would be far better off speaking with the Jarl of Winterhold. If, however, you seek something more, I will be happy to assist you.
Wow, she was kind of a bitch. And my subtitles are not on. Again.
See you around.
No, I'm gonna talk to you.
Is there some way I can assist you?
Yep. Wanna come inside.
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it.
We have not. Ren, are you disappointed?
Why?
No ashes yet. Why would I want to complain about the college?
It is no great secret that we have been unjustly blamed for a great many things over the years. The good people of Scotland
Are you disappointed with that? I know you love your counter.
And attempt to understand what we do here. Thus, we must take certain precautions in order to secure our safety.
Okay, so I'm completely trustworthy. Can I enter?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
The desire to bend the will. No, I'm just kidding. I just want to see what it looks like.
Huh. Humor is often in short supply here. But I sense that perhaps you're after more than just that. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is what
feed.
Can you offer the college? Not just anyone.
He does need to feed.
Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic.
I know what you're talking about, Ren. Take your test.
Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill.
Don't know it.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells.
Okay, so then this is for your spell.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
You're not that anxious. Are you kidding me? Of course I can cast this. Fear.
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college.
Don't you just love when you're a low level and they give you such a high level spell? Great.
Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
You saw nothing.
Hey, what are you trying to pull?
Nothing. I have to add that walk-run speed mod so that they all walk at the same pace. It's easier for console, but you can see the difference right there. That's with caps on, and that's my normal walk. It's always the one I keep forgetting. So they should all be good. Let's see, let's take a look. Yeah, he still looks the same. Brooding. You, That's very phallic. Even more so. College, huh? If anything, they have nice banners.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course.
Rooster, really appreciate it, bud. Thank you.
Trying to understand the
I was scratching my head
You
for
may
so
be
long
used to the Empire
with that.
bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find that Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done. Welcome to the college.
So I was told to come see you. You must be Mirabelle.
Another new student. I'm surprised at
It's
how
like they
many
have
there
name
are
tags
lately.
on them.
Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah. Let's take a look around here. Always curious, but I'm not wearing your clothes there.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. A prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college,
What's another one I have
the
to add?
Archmage is responsible
The head
for
tracking
keeping
mod, right?
them occupied. Thus, I
Ren, you're
regulate
familiar with the head
operations.
tracking mod too, right?
Now,
I remember I
please
used it
follow
on
me.
console a
I'll show
lot.
you the living quarters. Unfortunately,
I know there's, I
I've
think, like
taken
2 different
more
versions of it
stringent
here.
procedures due to some problems with the local nords.
And definitely that
Don't
walk-run
anticipate
speed
any
mod.
real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Oh, she's more going my pace. It's okay. So slow. Come on, Mirabelle. That's all you have to do. See, just hop, skip, and a jump there. Come on.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Atonement. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
So basically what I'm doing is kind of prepping myself. We're all pretty much familiar with the game 8 years later. For me, I can roleplay this by myself in my head really, really well, where I can actually justify skipping dialogue, skipping things that I've seen thousands of times. But in order to kind of come across to anybody who may view it, you know, either in a live stream or just on the channel in general, I'll still do the same length of time streams, but it won't be me obviously skipping forward. Like, I'm gonna try and get more into character, so to speak, and he'll go through and he'll,
Now I'll show you to
you
your
know,
quarters.
like this whole dialogue, I
Enter
just would have
the
normally
space of your
skipped.
fellow
I would have went right to
apprentices.
the Hall of the
You'll
Elements.
meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Soul gems. Money. Well, if you want to leave money inside your wardrobe, lady, I am A-okay with that. hawk feathers. Interesting. Oh. Better follow her again.
Initially, you'll be learning from
Yeah.
one of our
Ooh.
most esteemed wizards.
Snowstorm looks like it stopped. Nice. See, the bright days in Winterhold, that like right here, even with it doesn't matter what overhaul you use. This is probably one of my favorite spots if the weather is perfect. If you come here, whether you're running like immersive, obscure, magical, just, you know, like foliage additions, the lighting here is fantastic. If it's nice, when it's not snowing.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices.
Who's
Go on in.
sleeps
And
and
if you have any
blossom?
problems,
You have
let one of
questions?
our senior members know.
Ah.
You have questions?
I just asked you. Skooma?
The Dunmer came up with the stuff a long time ago. Very illegal and very hard to come by. I get my skooma from Sarthas Idrin. Oh yes, people say it is quite dangerous. They say Folion of Morthal has studied vampires, Draugr, and all manner of undead. Most Nords don't care.
Yeah, she skipped dialogue.
Until next time.
Okay. That was odd.
You have questions?
Nope.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Maybe that gives us a chance to show you what we can do.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
There's no harm in learning something practical, right?
Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
Nope, don't know any.
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
Try it with the right hand. So he doesn't seem to want to go any further than this. Alright, you bastard. He's busy. Of course he's busy. No, he's just busy. He's standing around.
Before you even ask, yes, I know. Does that cover everything?
I don't know why Tolfter is being a little bitch here. That's exactly what I would like to know. Yeah, something about him. Let's see. Nope. Try leaving and coming back in. He's not moving. You get that glitch too, Muse? Is that what you do? I think I had this happen to me one other time. Save and reload, huh? Oh, we'll make a new one here. We'll try it. Nothing, huh? Alright, so I hit him. Still busy, huh?
Hey, be careful.
I wonder if I can aggro him, seduce him, although I'm gonna get everybody else PO'd at me. That's not gonna work on now, is it?
I'm on your side.
Are ya? Nope, he wants to do absolutely nothing. He wants nothing to do with me. I remember reading about this glitch too. Yeah, that's usually how I fix it. He glitches here, and he glitches at the very end of the quest, where people were saying, "Oh no, it's Encano," but it's really Tolfter, because Tolfter refuses to move. at that point in the game, I'd already learned at least the first word of the shout, and as long as you could hit him with the first word, he's fine. He'll start moving. I don't have the first word of the shout. I could always come back after I get it, but...
I'm on your side. What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you? You're not moving. How about now? No?
Watch it.
Oh yeah, there's all the fireballs out. Fireball Central. That wasn't good. Yeah, I was trying... Oh, they're all gonna disintegrate. You might get your ash piles, Ren. I'm doing my best to avoid them, but... Oh, and I have somebody to kill down there, too. Wow! I ducked right underneath that. Tolfjer's level 55. Is he coming down after me? No, they're just hanging out up there. I'm supposed to kill this guy and I can't because he's essential. Well, that's breaking. Oh, does he see me? Bet the guards see me. Or the chicken sees me.
What was that?
Yeah, what was it? What's up, Feralda? You're not gonna attack me? You're hostile. We'll go try this again. Let's see. Let's see who's hostile and who's not.
What did you just do?
Don't know. See, they all look like they're coming in now, but they should all be... Unless they were coming to fight me, but at that point... Oh, see, there it is. Are you good now?
How do you think we should spend the remainder of our classroom time?
See, he's talking now.
Until next time.
Alright, come on, let's go. We'll try it now and see if he moves.
If you have any further questions, I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
No.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent.
No.
Mm-hmm. Sounding sensitive at the stomach for it.
Alright, yeah, I'd like you to cast your fireball at me. Yeah, he's badly glitched.
Cleared out, I guess.
Must have. Ren 1. There, we'll do a quick reload. Alright. So, now that he's talking... Gotta just love the game, you know? Nothing, huh?
How do you think we should spend the remainder of our classroom?
Someone's being attacked!
Oh! 2. I don't know. He's it's not reset AI, it's not recycle actor. I'm trying to think of the I used to know like 30 of the commands. I'm gonna try it just for the hell of it. Let's see if he gets back up. Alright, now try it again, bud. Yeah, use the ward. Look, wards really do block. You're supposed to cast fire, not ice, buddy. Let's go. Wow. Kill one of the classmates, then pay the fine, huh? But they're all essential at this point. I mean, I could attack one and see if
Watch it! What are you doing? Someone's being attacked!
Still didn't aggro them. Look at that.
I'm on your side.
Yeah, see, they're essential. You can't really do anything.
Someone's being attacked!
And they only stay aggroed for a little bit. And of course he paralyzes me. Just, if I can get up from this, probably not. I'm just gonna go throw my blood potions. That's... Oop. Ah, there's the ash pile. Okay. I tried disable. It did absolutely nothing. Enable, I didn't try. Maybe that was it. Nope. Yeah, he still wants nothing to do with me. That's probably going to screw a bunch of stuff up. Yeah, I could. That's what I'm going to have to do, huh? So there she was. Oh no, I saved over it. That's right, because I picked a random one. 10 was the first one. There's got to be something in my inventory or something. I wonder if I... Let's see here. I could try fear. What a bastard he is, huh? Ah, boy. Yeah, the save before had the blackface, so I don't know if that's... I mean, I'll try it. Could always go back, right? 9. We'll have to see. Pain in the ass is what it is. It's always Tolfdir that messes up. You either get right in or you got nothing but issues with them. I still have God mode on. Must. Oh.
Yes.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us
Every
in touch
NPC.
with the rest of Sky.
Awesome. Alright. Welcome.
Welcome.
Yep.
We were just beginning. Please.
Ooh.
So,
Wrong button.
The first thing to understand is that magic, by its very nature, is volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, can and will be.
Sir, I think we all understand that. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all see there's some inherent natural ability. That must be no question. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
And what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is
And
inevitable.
we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
Set stage MG01.
What do you think we should do?
200. Awesome, Rooster. Thank you.
Not going to weigh in.
We'll see if he does it with the reload. He's probably going to be identical. If not, I'll definitely try that. Console command that. Does that just skip this part of the stage? Is that what that is?
We're all pretty new at this, right? Let's just give it a chance. What's the worst that could happen?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. Now, if you'll just stand... Right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the... Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all... Well, then this should be no problem
That's
at all.
odd. He's asking me twice now.
If you'll just stand... How do you think we should spend the remainder? Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else...
Just keep God mode on for the hell of it.
Cast the ward spell and keep it up.
Yep. Well, I'll give it a try here. Thanks. So if that happened on console, that would be shouting at him, paying your fine. I just couldn't get them to I mean, they couldn't chase me out. They only chased me so far, and then... Alright. Don't have much in my inventory, but I need to feed. Probably turn God mode off, right? Yeah, as long as it, as long as it's not gonna break anything. Aside from my ability to jump over things and walk. So yeah, so he would be interested in magic, obviously. He studied alchemy at Coldhaven. Although he never mastered it. He knows the basics about it. I guess you'd say more of an amateur. Ooh, really? What are you hiding there, buddy? I see you. That was odd. Well, the goats seem to be okay. Oh, these guys are fun. Deflect some light and shadow. Oh, they could see me anyway. It's not going to matter.
You there, citizen. You're interfering with Imperial business. Yeah, so you'll have to, if you insist. Come on, boys. You
now ain't this
Yeah. Yes, that was a vanilla bug. It either happened at the beginning or at the very end of the quest. Sleek cloaks, huh? Tolfdir always glitched out. Or he'd not, he'd be fine sometimes. The worst glitch is when you go all through the whole college quest line, you get right to the end, and well, they're all naked. And it looked like Incano glitched out. Oh yeah, there's some trickery going on here.
I'll fight the entire Legion myself if they dare show their faces.
Somebody just fell out of the sky.
What was that?
The horse. That horse fell right out of the sky. Ah, Sarthal. So, what do we think of Sarthal? Now that there's another side to it. See if I can get a closer look here. Jump down. Awesome. Now this side wasn't here. Come on, up. Let's take a closer look here. Or, well, further look. This is the Nordic Ruins mod, which is now on console thanks to Stitch. Yeah, it just dropped right out of the sky. It was a horse. Of all things.
You know, there might be gold somewhere in here.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
Yep, let's go.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. Should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
I am too, Muse. That was the first one I really got to see, aside from a little I did in testing.
As some of you may know, Sarthal was one of the earliest Nord settlements in
He's wearing that damn helmet again.
Also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sarthal. This is an exciting opportunity for us. Well, are there any questions before we begin? Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything...
No, it doesn't. There's a lot that it doesn't fix.
What shall we have the rest of you do? All right, everyone. Let's be careful.
We had this conversation the other day too, I think, with Skeletor about the size of the unofficial patch on console. On PC, the unofficial patch is 179 megabytes. On console, it is 418 megabytes. And I guess it's because of some of forget what he said it was. It's not fixes. There's not like extra fixes on one than there is on the other. I think it was additional meshes, something like that. You could really jump high. And some 2K stuff that was added in with the fix. So really, the unofficial patch could be scaled back a little bit to save some room. It doesn't need to be 400 megabytes. It is what it is, though, you know. But no, the patch doesn't fix it.
Don't touch anything. What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. Uh-huh.
Got gems. Shiny. Let's take a look at that. Enchanted ring. Two. There it is. And locked in here. Hey.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen?
Yeah, I know, isn't it? I think it's smaller on PS4.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
We'll give it a try. Amulet, huh? Sarthal.
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder what effect might your spells have.
Spells, huh? Certainly give it a try. You mean that, huh? You look so sad.
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed. As
Yeah.
Judgment
He knows I disabled him. I recycled him. I killed him. What else did I do to him?
This warning is passed to you.
Aside from the physical assault.
Have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care and know.
I console commanded the shit out of him. Probably quick save there. Oh, it auto saves. Awesome.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why,
it's like one of those vehicle drops in town.
Yeah. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins. And no one's seen any of their order in a long
Yeah, I didn't even go looking for color patches on here. It's built into it on PC, right?
Who knows
for
what
Nexus?
we're going to find.
Let me just check my settings real quick. Something feels off to me. It should be alright, so I'm on master. Save on travel, okay. We're good. It's a white already. Whoa! I'm not pissing him off anymore. Jeez. He's paralyzing them already. Oh, you can see right inside. Oh,
This is simply
nice, Ren.
fascinating.
Whoa.
What are you doing that for?
Well, because the door was down. Oh, not getting hit with one of them again. No way. I remember what those do. Don't you dare. Keep that away from me. Bastard. Whew.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Look at all these coffins.
You know, I wonder if that's something else. Since I've arrived, right? They've all been repeating the same conversation, and I thought it was just the Argonian on the outside. They're all doing it. So. Man, they've got some powerful stuff. Oh, you got your buddy. You gonna run away? All that for bone meal, huh? Alright. Press on. Aha. Scourge. These guys are fun. They are so much fun. Get your counter ready, Ren. Or not. Tonto. Frost Bomb is fun. If you guys haven't seen this one, I'll learn this one actually. It's destruction, right? Oh, I don't even know if I have enough to cast, even if I put some... No, I have nothing. I'll put some in Magicka. Oh, I leveled up again? Do stamina. Try to keep it as even as I can. What did I do? I did sneak, right? So destruction's gonna get one. What else is gonna get one? Light armor. Yep. We'll see if they'll lower the cost any. 93. Okay, so target becomes a living bomb. This one's actually pretty fun. See if I can is it whale or eagle? Whale, yep. Snake. Yep. This one's 1 and 1. There should be an insta well, let's see. He's up here somewhere. So funny. Still looking for me. Come on. You want to come over here? Oh! See, I don't want to get anywhere near that. They never have anything good on them either. Damn it. Nothing.
What could this place be? spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. All right then. Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined you'd find something like... Oh no, you... Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power.
Yeah, we'll just let him,
There, now attack it.
Oh, that looks fun. These guys seem like they're pushovers. That was way too easy for Matt. Wow. He exploded. Okay.
Why, this is utterly unique.
It's a cool looking staff. Troll skull. Master robes of illusion. Too bad I am not an illusion mage. So what is this thing?
Be? I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Well, it ran like a full-on staff build. It's doable. It's the build itself isn't that bad. It's sticking to it through the whole thing that's a little bit tougher. You can make a like a staff mage build, or what a lot of people do is they'll go battle mage, but they'll use staves only just so they can have the heavy armor rating. You could actually make a bunch of really cool characters doing that. Let me see which one I have to save over here so it doesn't mess up. I think 9 was when I entered. So one of these two, so it's going to be 12, okay. Alright, so we got through Sarthal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I have to use the bathroom. I'm going to grab a quick drink. Refill my coffee, and of course I hear whispers, right? Of course I hear whispers. I'm not even worried about it. So yeah, so I'm gonna take a quick break, put the message back up, be right back. And I'll see you guys in about 10-15 or so. I know it's getting up there in time. I'm not gonna be doing this the rest of the night. Maybe another 45 minutes or so, depending. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll be back in a little bit. Okay. All right. See you soon. Bye. Hey, Ren. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, I do. Vocals sound okay? Got a little bit of a stutter there. Alright. We're back home. Awesome. So. Chalice and Lancet. He needs to think about these things.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean.
So it was you guys that I saw. You smelled familiar. Didn't recognize you though.
Yes? Yes? Got any ale or mead? What do you think you're doing? Until next time.
Need something? Until next time.
Oh, my voice is a little quiet. So all the shops should be open since it's night here.
Just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
What do you need?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Let's see, my friend, what do you have for me? Now that I actually have some coin to spend. Circlet. Ring. Yeah, I think it was just the Dwemer, the automaton coming in. And they do have an boar meat. They have an unusual amount of blood potions, which is good to know. Let's see how I am. I'm doing okay on lockpicks. And since he is a general merchant, it's fine.
Farewell.
Seleg.
Need something?
Ah, so you were the merchant on the road. That's right. And I'm doing okay in the way of blood potions too, so we're good.
All right then.
What I haven't done is haven't prayed probably in quite some time, just to maintain favor.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Take a good look around. Yes, I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Take a look. Let me know. I might have it stored away. Until next time.
So, now that I've able to see these, the fine blood wine, so do they have categorized this as drink? Blood. Categorized as blood for vampires. Drink. Blood. Vintage blood wine. Categorize that one as drink and blood.
Yes?
Winterson and you aren't on good terms, Muse, huh?
Hmm?
Ah. Ha ha ha.
Need something?
Oh, you're drained. Well, you're not completely drained. Oh, the which furs were you talking about? The ones that are in there? I think that's from Peltapalooza.
Need something?
The butcher, huh? So you got meat.
Take a look.
And tons of blood potions. Which I'm okay on.
All right then.
Yeah, I think there's
Yes.
I don't know how the perms are for Peltapalooza. I would assume.
Better be good.
Where is he always? Jeez, Migruk. I would assume the perms are probably a no-go, or else that mod definitely would have been on console by now.
What are you looking at?
Let's see. It's too bad I don't use shield. That blood aura shield actually sounds pretty interesting. Although I think I know what it does. So we want to speak to Karsh, don't we? I don't want to be stealing any of his stuff. Definitely not. Troll slaying. He's not in his coffin. Okay. You don't know where he went to, huh? Tell him I was looking for him. Unless he's right outside. Oh, jeez. There he is. Interesting.
What are you looking at?
Great Karsh, huh? Well, I don't think I'll be having the skill to do this anytime soon. Maybe just purchase some blood glass if I have the coin. Arrogant, isn't he? Let's see.
Take a look.
Let's see what he's got here. He doesn't have any blood glass yet. They are expensive. Forge onward. Oh, can't buy any from him. Let's see.
Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet.
So very nice. Don't need to go into there. Not quite yet. We shall see. Tower vault, huh?
Yeah?
You're guarding, but you just let me walk right past, eh? Her quarters.
Need something?
Still really wish these NPCs are voiced. It's my only oh, it's stealing it, huh? I could take the human flesh. Locked room. Oh, I don't want to steal that. Okay. Dwarves. Well, some of this stuff I can take, some of this I can't. Okay. Pretty powerful axe. It's Dunmer, huh? Let's go call in on her.
Need something?
Sure. So, he would already know all of this. I'm going through the dialogue strictly because some of this I haven't seen yet. But he knows he's safe in Coldhaven. And he would also know that she's the ruler, obviously. Similar to the Jarls. And some of this dialogue, if you're reading it, will kind of explain what I had already stated in the beginning. That Coldhaven is basically for everybody. It's just you can come in, you know, as a trade. You can come to study, and you could be safe, regardless of, I guess, which life you live or don't live in some cases. So that should, let's see, take off this one. And she's got all the good stuff here. Look at this. Huh. Prizes, I would assume. Falmer Blood Elixir. Guess Brynjolf got to even her, too. These master robes I may actually hold on to. But I do need to trade and or sell in a pinch. I believe I can get probably half, so a little over 1,500 for them. I could always find something else for illusion that's a little bit better. We're gonna go into Magica here. Into sneak. Yes. And level 5, which means I get my first of the double increases. Speechcraft is the other one. For my intimidation and selling. I don't remember these having the aura glow around them before. I think that might have came with the update. If it is, it's a nice touch. Nice, pretty soldier. Okay. Yeah, I had to reload too. Like I said, I have it on my phone, so my Wi-Fi goes in and out once in a while.
Yes?
So, Naceris, Savrina Tamara said you'd help us look for Dalaran. Sluice gates in the sewers, okay. Oh, he's all high and mighty, is he not? Well then. We'll check this out here. So, Tamara mentioned that one of the founding members of Coldhaven has disappeared. I'm going to try and find any information about Dalaran that I can. I assume I will be richly rewarded for my efforts. I should check the city for clues, including the mines and sewers. Now, as I could just bypass the guard, I do not believe that there are any quest markers in Coldhaven, which is okay. Bunch of static. Yep. Ah, well, except for the one I can steal. Interesting. I'll just leave everything alone for now. It is quite a nice view, though. Hey, Tricky. Another fuzzball night? I would. I got bored of changing her name. So, let's see. We're down there. Ooh, excuse me. So they're going to double the Falmer patrols. If I can walk straight. Oh, that's right. These things drain my health.
Let me go. Let me go. What's that?
Ah. Oh. He is cattle after all. And that is damaging me.
What are you doing that for? Huh?
Guess this is the cattle pen. Let's close the gate.
Yes?
Make it quick.
Wow.
Need something?
I will check out the barracks this time. I don't believe I checked it out the other time. Oh no, I was in here. Yes, I was. It's kind of
What do you need?
mild-mannered for a prisoner. Captain.
What do you need? Out with it.
Oh. Looks like some of the guards are still sleeping. As can I. Just for an hour for the bonus. Let's take a look around here. They said the sewers in the mine. Going to sleep, Red? If you can't, I know it's late for you. I'm not pushing forward much further.
Who are you?
Let's see, so this should be the Falmer pen. Yeesh. I remember there being... that's right, the chest. The rotten human flesh. Oh. This is one of the few shops that's not opened. Looks like all the great houses are also locked for the evening. I do too. I love the look. So we are home again. Nice. Well, Athralor, I believe, needs to ponder over his next move. We'll save over this one. Yeah, through the table. What I think I'm going to do is, I don't believe necessarily that the college would be the first place he would go. His journey there was interesting, combined with a little bit of the story from the beginning. I don't think he would seek the pursuit of magic necessarily. He's been studying it here that whole time. And like I said, he's far from a master alchemist. He can make basic potions. You know, poisons mostly. Things to harm. He can't ingest any potions to do anything that will heal him or in the way of buff his stats or anything like that. So I'm not really sure on the oh, thank you, Muse. These are do I have anything for rugs? No, I think it's like a version of Noble Clutter. Because I don't have a specific rug mod added, so it's in one of the packs. I would assume it's in Noble. I don't know. We have to figure out where he's gonna go, what he's gonna do. I can't see him. Like I said, I can't see him necessarily going straight to the college. To get to Winterhold was a good idea. He didn't want anything to do with finding Lucan's Claw. Nor did he really want anything to do with the dragon that he saw. No, they should be in, I believe, Campolo ported a rug mod. The one by Razor FX. If it wasn't him, it was Tarsh, it was one of them. One of them definitely ported a nice looking rug mod. Standalone. I don't remember which it came from or which, but definitely I know for a fact somebody ported one over. No, maybe not. Maybe not like these. If these are unique to I don't think these are unique to Coldhaven. Let's see if I can get a better shot of it. Oh, let's zoom in. I don't know if they're unique to Coldhaven or not. They don't... I think I've seen them elsewhere, but... I don't know. They're well detailed. It's all got me all turned around here. There we go. So we'll have to ponder what he's gonna do. The intro, and I feel like the very beginning was stable. Even coming down to Riverwood, like he would make his way out to hunt. He obviously has to feed. He survives on blood and blood alone. What I'm thinking is there was really no conflict, which is unlike the way that I was playing him earlier, before I wiped the load order clean when I was doing some testing. Yeah, absolutely. I'm totally up for some suggestions. And it's interesting because of the start. Like this is the perfect start for him, for the story. And then obviously I have to incorporate the NPCs. Like I said, he's very much a lone wolf. He lives here in Les Mis Rest, but I mean, even here at Solitude, he doesn't even have a house, Carl. It's just him. And of course, you know, we'll fill the bookshelves with some books, because I do hoard them. So, we'll have to see what he does. Making their way to Riverwood was that was solid. Obviously, you fight some wolves, and I think, what was it? The other vampires we met early on tonight, who didn't necessarily immediately attack me. They should have. We had this discussion earlier. The vampire clans, most of them don't care for each other. Even solitary vampires don't seem to care for another group or another coven. So you wouldn't be the only one that hoards the books. Anybody who knows me knows I hoard them as well. Book covers goes in every load order, some version of it. Gotta have good looking books. Yeah, that spinning's gonna get annoying. We'll have to see what he does. I'm pretty much gonna call it for a night here. I have work. I have a long next 3 days on, and with them doing the tests and everything on the back today, I may just turn in. I might stop in Discord briefly, but who knows? I do have some more writing I have to do. I probably won't get to it tonight. I'll probably get to it at some point over the weekend. But I'm not sure I'm going to be streaming as much over the weekend. I may do it one day, or I may do it... I'm not off again until Tuesday, so I may hold off for the weekend just to see. I do want to get a lot of the writing done because I have to incorporate the followers who will eventually, you know, place themselves within his path and his life. And then I do want to test the last one that I have, which I didn't get a chance to do. Just time. There's not enough time in the day, so. Thanks, Ren. And you'll get to sleep, I guess, what is it now? 4:30 in the morning for you? Something, yeah, 4:30. I appreciate it, thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna hop in Discord. You could already hear me losing my voice a little bit. It's the weather here is just awful. Like the way that it's changed. It was warm, like really warm one day. It was like high 80s to mid 80s at the lowest, and then like the next day it was like 60. So messes with my immune system and pretty much everybody else here too. So my voice sounds like it's going hoarse. I'm not sick. It's just the weather does this to me. Maybe I'm sick. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm calling it a night. So thank you for joining me. I will see you in Discord. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you later.